to Coast Kids at Home. It's great to be able to pop into your place this morning and say hi. Over the last few weeks, we've been looking at the verse from Philippians 4 verse 8. We've been encouraged to think about things that are true and noble, things that are right and pure, things that are lovely. We've been encouraged to dwell on things that are worthy of respect and that are excellent. We've been encouraged to dwell and think about things that are worthy of praise. To think about all of these things. Last week, Robin chatted with us about how the things we think about affect the things that we say. That little thing there in our mouth, our tongue, we learned that it's pretty powerful, didn't we? It's our last look at this verse this week, and we are going to talk about how the things we think about affect our actions, the way we do things, how we treat others, and what we choose to spend our time on. Let's pretend for a minute that the doorbell goes at your house, and you're the only one in the house to hear it. You race to the front door, you open the door to find that someone has dropped off a delicious, drooling, mouth-watering, sumptuous, you get the idea, chocolate cake. You stop for a minute. This is the moment where your thinking can take two completely different roads and result in very different actions. It's a bit like a fork in the road of your thinking. If your thoughts are just for yourself, you might quietly take that chocolate cake, grab yourself a knife and start chomping into it, devouring one tasty morsel at a time. However, if your thoughts are for those around you, you may grab a few plates, call your friends together, grab your knife, dish out the chocolate cake, and so you can enjoy it all together as friends. Same cake, different thoughts that lead to very different actions. When we are encouraged to think about things that are true and noble, right and pure, lovely and excellent, and so on, our actions reflect that. Things like sharing, including others, thinking of others before ourselves are all things that are noble and right. Therefore, they result in noble and right actions. When we focus our minds on good stories and good thinking and good movies and good things, we are building the foundation for good stories and actions to come out of our lives. Just like the chocolate cake, the ingredients that we put in determines what comes out. Jesus showed us plenty of examples of true, noble, right, pure and lovely living when we read about the things that he did in the Gospels. Once, he went and had dinner at a tax collector's house. Now, if you're not sure what a tax collector is, that's just someone who took money for the government, but in those days used to take a little bit more for his own pocket. He was not liked by the people around him. In fact, they used to think he was a bit of a thief, and he would take more money than he needed to for the taxes. He wasn't well liked. But because Jesus' thoughts of love for people meant his actions that he chose in that situation to go and eat with someone that everybody else didn't like and thought was unlovable, he still chose to go and meet and eat and love that person. And guess what? Because of Jesus' actions of love and acceptance, this tax collector, who was called Zacchaeus, his life was totally transformed. You can watch the story of Zacchaeus from one of the links in this week's resources. It's been great to explore this encouragement that we're given in this verse to think about good things. We hope that you've been challenged to think about what you let in through your eyes and your ears, so that what you do and what you say builds you and others up. Click the link below to head to our website, where we have a downloadable PDF with links for you to explore this further on your own or with your family. We have worship, an activity page, story video and more. We'll look forward to seeing you next week, and remember, God loves you and Jesus is with you always. See ya!